Jada Villiers from South Africa in kink is P9. Renando Berger is first. Best lap is a 2:13.397. Renando Berger is up 5.60 in turn 2. Renando Berger is up 5.42 in turn 5. Renando Berger is up 5.93 in turn 8. Renando Berger is up 6.09 in kink. Renando Berger is up 6.08 in Bill Mitchell bend. Renando Berger improved his first with a 2:07.173. Michel Rust from Namibia in Road America Straight is P7. Melvin Gus is provisional pole with a 2:07.041. Michel Rust is provisional pole with a 2:04.079. Chantal de Jager from Namibia in Road America Straight is P9. Chantal de Jager improved his 8th with a 2:11.359. 7.744 off pole. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Jonathan Gelden who is P7. Jonathan Gelden who is up 0.37 in Corvette Bridge turn 6. Jonathan Gelden who is up 0.80 in carousel. Jonathan Gelden who is up 0.69 in kettle bottoms. Pieter Gelden who is provisional pole with a 2:03.948. Jonathan Gelden who is up 0.10 in turn 14. Jonathan Gelden who is improved his 7th with a 2:07.442. 3.827 off pole. Michel Rust is provisional pole with a 2:03.514. Dylan Visagie is P2. Dylan Visagie is provisional pole with a 2:02.769. Danny Van Ruyen in Road America Straight is P14. Danny Van Ruyen is provisional pole with a 2:02.541. Jamie Ray Nichols from South Africa in Road America Straight is P12. Jamie Ray Nichols improved his P11 with a 2:07.700. 5.159 off pole. Jano van der Westhuizen in Canada corner is P17 up 12.53. Jonathan Gelden who is from Italy in kink is P9 up 0.54. Danny Van Ruyen is P1. Best lap is a 2:02.541. Jonathan Gelden who is 9th up 1.25. Jonathan Geldon, who is improved, is P7 with a 206.444. 3.903 off pole. Jonathan Geldon, who is up 0.16 in turn 1. Ernest Heather is P15. Ernest Heather is up 26.87 in turn 14. Ernest Heather improved is P12 with a 208.420. 5.879 off pole. Ernest Heather is up 0.08 in turn 1. Jada Villiers is P14. Jada Villiers improved is 12th with a 208.179. 5.638 off pole. Jano van der Westhuizen is P17 up 0.92. Five minutes remaining in the session. Renando Berger is P9 up 0.56. Renando Berger is up 0.68 in kettle bottoms. Renando Berger is up 0.93 in turn 14. Renando Berger improved is P7 with a 206.316. 3.775 off pole. Renando Berger is up 0.06 in turn 1. Jano van der Westhuizen is P9. Jano van der Westhuizen is up 0.62 in kink. Jano van der Westhuizen is up 0.71 in Bill Mitchell bend. Jano van der Westhuizen improved is P7 with a 205.679. 3.138 off pole. Ernest Heather from South Africa in turn 8 is P13 up 0.41. Michelle Rust is third up 0.13. Leon Berger from Namibia in turn 1 is P15. Danny van Rooyen is first up 0.13. Danny Van Ruyen is up 0.09 in carousel. Danny Van Ruyen is up 0.26 in Canada corner. Michelle Rust in Road America Straight is third. Michelle Rust improved his P3 with a 2:03.397. 0.856 off pole. Danny Van Ruyen from Netherlands in Road America Straight is first up 0.31. Danny Van Ruyen is provisional pole with a 2:02.265. Leon Berger in turn 14 is P15 up 1.98. Leon Berger improved his 13th with a 2:07.744. 5.479 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Leon Berger is up 0.32 in turn 1. Chantal de Jager is 16th. Chantal de Jager is up 0.27 in bend. Renando Berger in turn 7 is 8th up 0.29. Leon Berger in turn 5 is 13th up 0.23. Danny Van Ruyen in Bill Mitchell Bend is first. Best lap is a 2:02.265. The race session is at Road America in Elkhart Lake, USA. The wind speed is 12 km/h from the northeast. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands is P1. Dylan Visage from South Africa is second. Michelle Rust from Namibia is third. Pieter Gelden, who is from South Africa, is P4. Melvin Gus from Namibia is P5. JP Hamilton from Namibia is P6. Jano van der Westhuizen from Italy is 7th. Renando Berger is 8th. Jonathan Gelden, who is from Italy, is P9. JP Brand from South Africa is 10th. Keegan Paxton is P11. Jamie Ray Nichols from South Africa is P12. Jada Vilias entering the pits is 23rd. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Leon Berger from Namibia is P13. Ernest Heather from South Africa in turn 3 is 11th. Jada Vilias exiting pits on mediums. Leon Berger in turn 4 is P17. Danny van Rooyen is second. Michelle Rust in Carousel is third. Chris Foley from South Africa is P8. Jonathan Gelden, who is P15. JP Brand in Thunder Valley is P16, 0.2 behind Jonathan Gelden, who is Michelle Rust is third, 0.5 behind Danny van Rooyen. Melvin Gus in turn 3 is fourth, 0.6 behind Michelle Rust. JP Brand in turn 3 is 16th, 0.1 behind Kevin Krause. JP Brand passed Kevin Krause for P15. Kevin Krause from South Africa in Moraine Sweep is P16, 0.3 behind JP Brand. Michelle Rust in Carousel is fourth, 0.1 behind Melvin Gus. Jonathan Geldon, who is in carousel, is 14th, 0.6 behind Chantel de Jager. Michelle Rust in Bill Mitchell Bend is 4th, 0.2 behind Melvin Gus. Jonathan Geldon, who is P14, 0.2 behind Chantel de Jager. Jonathan Geldon, who is past Chantel de Jager for 13th. Chantel de Jager from Namibia in turn 14 is 15th, 0.2 behind JP Brand. JP Hamilton is P9, 0.1 behind Chris Foley. JP Hamilton passed Chris Foley for P8. Chris Foley in turn 4 is 9th, 0.5 behind JP Hamilton. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Michelle Rust in turn 7 is 4th, 0.3 behind Melvin Gus. Renando Berger in carousel on lap 3 is 11th, 1.1 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Leon Berger on lap 3 is P17, 0.4 behind Kevin Krause. Leon Berger was 2.3 faster last lap. Melvin Gus is 4th. Kevin Krause is P17, 0.4 behind Leon Berger. Danny Van Ruyen is 2nd, 0.4 behind Dylan Visagi. Melvin Gus in Moraine Sweep on lap 4 is P4, 0.4 behind Michelle Rust. Melvin Gus lost P4 to Pieter Geldon, who is. Keegan Paxton in turn 5 is 8th, 0.2 behind JP Hamilton. Danny Van Ruyen in carousel on lap 4 is 2nd, 0.2 behind Dylan Visagi. Renando Berger on lap 4 is P11, 0.6 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Renando Berger was 1.3 faster last lap. Ernest Heather in Bend is P12. Best lap is a 2:07.088. 4.477 off the fastest lap. Danny Van Ruyen in turn 1 on lap 5 is P2, 0.6 behind Dylan Visagi. Ernest Heather in Road America Straight on lap 4 is P12, 0.5 behind Reinaldo Berger. Leon Berger in Road America Straight is 16th, 0.6 behind Chantal de Jager. Jada Villiers from South Africa is 18th. Best lap is a 2:07.987. 5.376 off the fastest lap. Jada Villiers passed Kevin Krause for 17th. Jano van der Westhuizen in Harry Downs is 6th, 0.5 behind Melvin Gus. Jamie Ray Nichols is 10th, 0.4 behind Chris Foley. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Reinaldo Berger in Carousel is P11, 0.4 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Jano van der Westhuizen is 6th, 0.6 behind Melvin Gus. Jamie Ray Nichols in Bill Mitchell Bend is 10th. Best lap is a 2:07.759. 5.148 off the fastest lap. Danny van Rooyen is 2nd, 0.6 behind Dylan Visage. Jamie Ray Nichols in Turn 1 is P10, 0.5 behind Chris Foley. Reinaldo Berger is P12, 0.6 behind Ernest Heather. Danny van Rooyen in Carousel is P2. Best lap is a 2:02.631. 0.020 off the fastest lap. Jamie Ray Nichols in Turn 8 is P10, 0.6 behind Chris Foley. Danny van Rooyen in Turn 14 on lap 6 is 2nd, 0.3 behind Dylan Visage. Dylan Visage is P2 battling Danny van Rooyen. Ernest Heather from South Africa is 11th, 0.6 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Ernest Heather was 0.8 faster last lap. Ernest Heather is now P10. Jada Villiers in Canada Corner is 17th. Best lap is a 2:07.349. 4.738 off the fastest lap. Jada Villiers passed Chantal de Jager for P16. Dylan Visage in Turn 7 is P2, 0.3 behind Danny van Rooyen. Chris Foley is 14th, 0.4 behind JP Brand. Chris Foley passed JP Brand for 13th. JP Brand is 14th, 0.5 behind Chris Foley. Dylan Visagi in Thunder Valley is P2, 0.5 behind Danny Van Ruyen. Danny Van Ruyen was 0.7 faster last lap. JP Hamilton is P7, 0.2 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Ernest Heather in Kettle Bottoms is 10th, 0.1 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Ernest Heather passed Jamie Ray Nichols for P9. Jamie Ray Nichols in Bill Mitchell Bend is 10th, 0.4 behind Ernest Heather. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Dylan Visagi is P2, 0.3 behind Danny Van Ruyen. Jano van der Westhuizen is 7th. Best lap is a 2:05.747. 3.136 off the fastest lap. JP Hamilton is P7 battling Jano van der Westhuizen. Jamie Ray Nichols in turn 5 is 10th, 0.6 behind Ernest Heather. JP Hamilton is P7, 0.5 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Jamie Ray Nichols in Carousel is 10th, 0.5 behind Ernest Heather. JP Hamilton in Canada Corner is P7, 0.6 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Renando Berger in turn 14 is 10th, 1.1 ahead of Jonathan Gelden, who is Ernest Heather exiting pits. Renando Berger is now P11. Renando Berger is now P10. Pieter Gelden, who is P4. Chris Foley is 15th, 0.4 behind Jada Villiers. Jonathan Gelden, who is in turn 7, is 11th, 0.8 behind Renando Berger. Chris Foley in Harry Downs is 15th. Best lap is a 2:07.413. 4.912 off the fastest lap. Jonathan Geldon, who is in Thunder Valley, is 11th, 0.5 behind Renando Berger. Renando Berger is P11. Chris Foley is P15, 1.1 behind Jada Villiers. Jada Villiers was 0.7 faster last lap. Renando Berger is 11th, 0.5 behind Jonathan Geldon, who is. Jonathan Geldon, who is, was 0.8 faster last lap. Melvin Gus from Namibia in Bill Mitchell Bend is 5th, 1.0 behind Pieter Geldon, who is. Melvin Gus was 4.0 faster last lap. Renando Berger in Bill Mitchell Bend is 11th, 1.2 behind Jonathan Geldon, who is. Jonathan Geldon, who is from Italy in turn 1, is P10, 1.2 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Melvin Gus from Namibia in Carousel is P5, 1.1 behind Pieter Geldon, who is. The leader has just finished the race. Danny Van Ruyen finished first. Michel Rust finished P2. Dylan Visagi finished third. Kevin Krause finished P17. Pieter Geldon, who is finished P4. Melvin Gus finished P5. Jano van der Westhuizen finished 6th. JP Hamilton finished 7th. Keegan Paxton finished 8th. Ernest Heather finished P18. Jamie Ray Nichols finished P9. Jonathan Geldon, who is finished 10th. Renando Berger finished P11. JP Brand finished 12th. Leon Berger finished P13. J. de Villiers finished 14th. Chantal de Jager is P15. Namibia is first. J. de Villiers from South Africa is P2. Leon Berger is third. JP Brand is P4. Renando Berger is fifth. Jonathan Gelden who is P6. Jamie Ray Nichols is 7th. Keegan Paxton is 8th. Chantal de Jager is P1. Pieter Gelden who is entering the pits is 25th. 20 minutes remaining in the session race start. Keegan Paxton in turn 1 is P5. Prior to Geldon, who is exiting pits on mediums. JP Brand from South Africa is second. Jonathan Geldon, who is from Italy in Moraine sweep, is P3. Leon Berger from Namibia in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is 5th. Dylan Visage from South Africa is 6th. Dylan Visage passed Leon Berger for 5th. Leon Berger is 6th. Jamie Ray Nichols from South Africa in Kettle Bottoms is P7. Michelle Rust entering the pits is P18. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands in Bill Mitchell Bend is P9, 0.2 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Danny van Rooyen is now 8th. Jamie Ray Nichols in Road America Straight is 8th, 0.5 behind Danny van Rooyen. Chris Foley from South Africa is 10th, battling Jano van der Westhuizen. Ernest Heather from South Africa in turn 3 is P11, 0.6 behind Chris Foley. Melvin Gus from Namibia in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is 3rd, 0.6 behind Jonathan Geldon, who is Ernest Heather is P11, 0.4 behind Chris Foley. Prior to Geldon, who is from South Africa, is 17th, 0.5 behind JP Hamilton. Jonathan Geldon, who is P4, 0.2 behind Dylan Visage. Ernest Heather in Canada Corner is 11th, 0.2 behind Chris Foley. JP Hamilton from Namibia is P16, 0.2 behind Chantel de Jager. Prior to Geldon, who is in Bill Mitchell Bend, is P17, 0.5 behind Chantel de Jager. Chantel de Jager in Road America Straight on lap 2 is P17, 0.1 behind prior to Geldon, who is 15 minutes remaining in the session. Jay de Villiers in turn 5 on lap 3 is P4, 0.6 behind Danny van Rooyen. Jano van der Westhuizen from Italy in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is 8th, 0.4 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Ernest Heather in Harry Downs is 11th. Best lap is a 2:08.062. 4.933 off the fastest lap. Jano van der Westhuizen is 8th, 0.2 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Ernest Heather in Kettle Bottoms is P11, 0.1 behind Chris Foley. Dylan Visagi in Road America Straight is P2, 0.2 behind Mel Vingus. Dylan Visagi passed Mel Vingus for first. Mel Vingus in turn 1 is second, 0.1 behind Dylan Visagi. Mel Vingus passed Dylan Visagi for first. Dylan Visagi is second, 0.3 ahead of Danny van Ruyen. Danny van Ruyen in turn 5 is P3, 0.3 behind Dylan Visagi. Chris Foley on lap 4 is 11th, 0.5 behind Ernest Heather. Pieter Gelden, who is in Moraine Sweep, is 15th, 0.3 behind JP Hamilton. Pieter Gelden, who was 0.9 faster last lap. Dylan Visagi from South Africa is second, 0.1 behind Mel Vingus. Dylan Visagi lost P2 to Danny van Ruyen. Pieter Gelden, who is 15th. Danny van Ruyen in Road America Straight is second, 0.3 behind Mel Vingus. Leon Berger in Road America Straight is 7th. Danny van Ruyen in turn 3 is second. Best lap is a 2:02.696. Keegan Paxton in turn 1 is 12th, 0.4 behind Chris Foley. Dylan Visagi in Corvette Bridge turn 6 on lap 5 is third, 0.3 behind Danny van Ruyen. Chris Foley in turn 5 is 12th, 0.4 behind Keegan Paxton. Chris Foley passed Keegan Paxton for 11th. Danny van Ruyen in Bend is second, 0.3 behind Mel Vingus. 10 minutes remaining in the session. JP Brand on lap 5 is 9th, 0.6 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Dylan Visagi in turn 14 is P2, 0.3 ahead of Melvingus. Melvingus was 0.7 faster last lap. Melvingus in Road America Straight is P5, 0.9 behind Jonathan Gelden, who is. Melvingus lost 5th to Jano van der Westhuizen. Renando Berger is P14 battling Michel Rust. Renando Berger is now P13. Kevin Krause entering the pits is 18th. JP Brand is P9, 0.6 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Kevin Krause exiting pits. Keegan Paxton in Moraine Sweep is 12th, 0.9 behind Chris Foley. Chris Foley was 0.5 faster last lap. Ernest Heather is P10, 1.5 ahead of Chris Foley. Ernest Heather lost 11th to Keegan Paxton. Ernest Heather lost 14th to JP Hamilton. Keegan Paxton is P11, 0.4 behind Chris Foley. Jonathan Gelden, who is in turn 14, is P4, 3.1 ahead of Jano van der Westhuizen. Jano van der Westhuizen was 1.8 faster last lap. Jonathan Gelden, who is lost P4 to Jano van der Westhuizen. Keegan Paxton in turn 14 is 11th, 0.6 behind Chris Foley. Jano van der Westhuizen in turn 3 is 5th, 0.3 behind Melvingus. Melvingus was 1.2 faster last lap. JP Brand from South Africa is P9, 0.4 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Keegan Paxton in turn 4 is 11th, 0.4 behind Chris Foley. Renando Berger in turn 5 is 13th, 0.6 behind Pieter Gelden, who is. Pieter Gelden, who is was 2.4 faster last lap. Melvingus in Carousel is 5th, 0.3 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Jano van der Westhuizen is P5, 0.1 behind Melvingus. JP Brand is P9, 0.5 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Five minutes remaining in the session. Keegan Paxton in Bill Mitchell Bend is 11th, 0.4 behind Chris Foley. Jano van der Westhuizen from Italy in turn 2 is 5th, 0.6 behind Melvingus. Jamie Ray Nichols is 8th, 0.3 ahead of JP Brand. JP Brand is P9, 0.2 behind Jamie Ray Nichols. Chris Foley from South Africa in turn 5 is P11 battling Keegan Paxton. Pieter Gelden who is 12th, 0.5 behind Chris Foley. Chris Foley is 11th, 0.3 behind Keegan Paxton. Pieter Gelden who is 12th, 0.4 behind Chris Foley. Jano van der Westhuizen in Road America Straight is P5, 0.4 behind Melvingus. Keegan Paxton in turn 14 on lap 8 is 11th, 0.3 behind Chris Foley. Keegan Paxton lost 11th to Pieter Gelden who is. Chris Foley on lap 9 is P11, 0.1 behind Pieter Gelden who is. Keegan Paxton in turn 3 is 12th, 0.2 behind Chris Foley. Renando Berger in Moraine Sweep is 13th, 0.6 behind Keegan Paxton. Chris Foley from South Africa is 12th, 0.3 ahead of Renando Berger. Renando Berger is 13th, 0.2 behind Chris Foley. Jada Villiers in turn 14 is P3, 2.9 ahead of Melvingus. Jada Villiers lost P4 to Jano van der Westhuizen. Renando Berger in Canada corner is 13th, 0.3 behind Chris Foley. Jonathan Gelden who is from Italy is 6th, 0.7 behind Jada Villiers. Renando Berger is 13th, 0.6 behind Chris Foley. Jamie Ray Nichols is P8, 2.0 behind Leon Berger. Chris Foley in Corvette Bridge Turn 6 is P13, 0.6 behind Renando Berger. Jonathan Geldon, who is in Bill Mitchell Bend, is 6th, 1.2 behind Jada Villiers. Jonathan Geldon, who was 6.2 faster last lap. Pieter Geldon, who is P10, 0.6 behind JP Brand. Pieter Geldon, who is past JP Brand for 9th. Chris Foley is P13, 0.6 behind Renando Berger. Kevin Krause entering the pits is 17th. Kevin Krause exiting pits. Renando Berger on lap 11 is 12th, 0.7 ahead of Chris Foley. Renando Berger was 1.4 faster last lap. The leader has just finished the race. Danny Van Ruyen finished P1. Dylan Visagi finished 2nd. Melvin Gus finished 3rd. Jano van der Westhuizen finished 4th. Jada Villiers finished P5. Jonathan Geldon, who is finished 6th. Leon Berger finished 7th. Jamie Ray Nichols finished P8. Pieter Geldon, who is finished P9. JP Brand finished P10. Keegan Paxton finished P11. Renando Berger finished P12. Chris Foley finished P13. Kevin Krause is 17th. Kevin Krause from South Africa finished P17. Michelle Rust from Namibia finished 14th. Ernest Heather finished 15th. Chantel de Jager finished P16.